Hello everybody, Multi here. This is Lethal Company. I bet none of you were expecting me to play this game, but yeah, this is an indie game that was released in October, I believe, of last year. And it's quickly garnered a following. Currently one of the most popular games on Steam, and including with myself, because this has quickly become essentially my favorite indie game of all time. In a very short amount of time, might I add, because, yeah, I started playing this game with friends at first, and then I tried it alone, and I quickly got addicted to the gameplay. And why a co-op survival horror game of all things that I'm into, I have no idea, but here we are. So, let's get started. I'm going to, I have to delete one of these files. I guess I'll delete this one. We'll start with file 1. How about this? So I'm going to be playing solo, which is very highly not recommended for Lethal Company. I'm doing it vanilla this time. Oh, what do we got?
Welcome to your first day on the job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract. Make yourself at home. To complete the onboarding process, you will want to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal. We trust you will be a great asset to the company.
Okay.
Great asset to the company.
Okay.
Great asset to the
Oh,
company.
great ass. Okay. So they trust that we'll be a great ass to the company. I get it. So yeah, I'm playing this vanilla, not for the entire Let's Play. So basically, I'm going to be doing multiple playthroughs for this Let's Play, and they're all going to be solo. Well, maybe at some point I'll have a friend join me, so it's not entirely single player. But yeah, this game is more intended for co-op play. So basically, single player is basically very hard mode. There's so many aspects about this game that make it very jerkish to single players, basically. And I'll be explaining those aspects as we go along here. So basically, we are in a ship, we are in outer space, and we are orbiting, we get the choice of 9 moons. Basically, if I go into the terminal here, I type in moons, we can see a list of moons that we can travel to, except for the last 3. The last 3 are, so these moons are, they're separated into groups by difficulty. The first 3 moons, Experimentation, Assurance, and Vow, those are those are the easy moons. Offense, March, and Adamance are the intermediate moons, and Ren, Dine, and Titan are the hard moons. But the moons you see on screen are not the only ones. So what are we supposed to do in this game? Well, in this game, you work for a company that requires you to sell scrap to them. And in order to get the scrap, you are going to travel to these moons, and you're going to gather them. Seems simple, right? Well, it is that simple. That's really all you gotta do. Yeah, I know I said earlier that this game is very harsh for solo players, but you know, I'm just joshing you. There's nothing difficult about this game at all. So we're gonna start by going to the very first moon, Experimentation. Now, the money you receive for selling your scrap to your company, you get to use it to buy things for your expeditions. We start with 60 credits. With that, I can buy a regular... Well, actually, I could buy a pro flashlight. Screw regular flashlights. We don't need that shit. A pro flashlight, and I'm gonna buy a shovel. There's the 2 things I'm gonna buy. So then here we are. This is Experimentation, the first moon of the game. And to be honest, this is probably one of the moons that I will visit the least for this Let's Play. But I'm doing all the moons in order for this first playthrough, just to kind of show y'all, you know, give you an overview of all of them. So here's our shipments, pro flashlights, and shovel. So each of these items take up 1 inventory slot. You have 4 inventory slots, so you can hold up to 4 things at once. So you want to reserve some of those slots for your scrap, but also at the same time use it for your equipment as well that you'll need on this expedition. What do I need a shovel for? Nothing. Just you know, just some digging I might have to do later. Whatever. I'll just leave it out here. Okay, so here we are. Inside the facility, this is where all the scrap is going to be. The facilities are randomly generated indoor areas, basically. They're always random. Every single time you land on the moon, they're always going to be randomized when you land. they're going to be randomly generated every time you land on said moon. Now, for this first moon, experimentation, there's not a lot of scrap here. It's one of the lesser moons when it comes to like actual scrap that you can find, and that's one of the reasons why it's not recommended to come here, especially for seasoned players. But you know, we're doing this just kind of a demonstration for this first playthrough. We're not gonna be too serious here. I'm not expecting to get too far. So basically, it's not so much dying that gets you a game over. It's not having enough scrap to sell to your company. You have to sell enough to meet the quota, and the quotas the quotas change every 3 days. For this first 3-day quota, I have to get 130 credits worth of scrap, which is not too difficult. That's pretty easy actually. But after every 3-day rotation is over, the quota is going to increase. So next time it's going to be like a 240 or 250, something like that. So I'll have to meet that quota next time. So as you can see, that's where the challenge of the game comes. Is you have to get enough scrap to meet each quota, and it gets progressively more difficult. And solo play, it's just not possible to get beyond like 3 or 4 quotas rotations, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure some people have made it further than that, but yeah. So you got to be really vigilant when searching for scrap in these moons here. I'm gonna search in every room here. So far, not finding anything. Let's try going through here. Now, every single facility has like a maze of some sort of labyrinth. And once you know that you're in the labyrinth, you have to keep track of where you are and not get lost, because if you get lost, there's like no chance of getting back to the main area easily. Like, you're not gonna be able to find your way out, and then you're gonna get left behind. It's because at midnight of every night, the autopilot ship will leave regardless of whether you're on the ship or not. So if you get left behind, that counts as a death, and you lose all of the scrap that you collected up to that point. Every time you die, you lose all of the scrap you have on the ship and everything. So yeah, dying is not worth it. You have to take care of your life no matter what cost, even if that means you have to sacrifice some scrap, making your way back. So we're not finding a lot of stuff here, but I think I've already almost got enough just for the first quota. So we're doing pretty well, actually. So every now and then you'll find a locked door. You need to find a key in order to open those, and keys are one-time use. And you'll usually find enough keys in each facility to unlock all the doors, but some of the doors are not worth unlocking. Oh, hello. What's that? Oh boy. I heard something. It seems we are not alone in this facility, are we? Okay, well, that's not a problem. This creature's not that dangerous. It's just a loot bug. Generally what they'll do is they'll try to, well, just keep your distance away from it and you'll be fine. We're just gonna, just slide on by here and make our way back to the entrance here. The main entrance. Oh, an open vent. It doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about that. That's just kind of a, just a neat little detail, In these kinds of games, they like to provide a lot of details, or they like to have nice details to make it look nice for the players, just one of those kind of things. Okay. It's 3:27 p.m., so we don't have too much time. The time goes by pretty fast in this game, let me tell you. Especially in vanilla. But we'll get to that later. For now, just focusing on how the game plays in vanilla. I just want to make that clear to those who are actually experienced with this game and know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's oh jeez. Oh, I heard that. So Lootbug has a key. That's not convenient. Wait, did I go through here yet? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Oh. You know what? I know what this room is. Every facility has one of these rooms. This is the apparatus. If you remove the apparatus, all the power will go out in the facility. All lights go off. But the apparatus is worth 80 credits usually. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around that ballpark. So, I generally recommend saving that for last, but I think we'd be fine to just go ahead and... Hello, are you above me or below me? Or are you above me? Okay. Hello, what's up? Gotta be very careful. If you fall down there, you die. That's instant death right there. Again, that's losing all the scrap. Okay, it's 5:25 p.m. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and remove that apparatus, and then we're gonna get out of here. That should be enough loot for the first day. I think, actually, that's pretty good for first day. So as long as I make this jump, come on. There we go. All right. Gonna get that apparatus and get the hell out of here. I mean, I'm not in that a hurry. It's not that dangerous. It's just a, just a loot bug. He's just kind of just wants to, actually, it's not a loot bug. It's called a hoarding bug. Well, I think sometimes the names are different between the game's coding versus what players call it. Okay. Also want to watch your back for no reason whatsoever. Just watch your back sometimes. That's what I recommend. Oh God. I need to see where I'm going. Okay. Can I make this jump? Let's make it. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. Whew. Okay, that was not bad. All right. So I'm gonna leave behind my pro flashlight. I'll come back for that. Why is everything two-handed? Okay, so you have enough room to hold 4 items, but some items are two-handed. So once you pick them up, you can't pick up anything else. And you can't switch to your inventory until you let go of the two-handed item. So I can hold this bolt, and I can pick up one of these two-handed weapons, but one of these two-handed items, but I can only pick up one at a time. So I have to make back and forth trips to the ship, basically. But that shouldn't be a problem, right? It should be perfectly safe getting back to the ship. No, definitely. Just just a very foggy night. Nothing could possibly hurt us. All right. Yeah, it's perfectly 100% safe. Okay. Oh, jeez, time goes by so fast. I forgot. So let's just say I'm not used to the time going by so fast. Okay, we'll just say that and leave it at that. Okay. All right. Now I gotta be careful here because I'm using the same microphone for my recording as I am for the game itself. And in some cases, that will come into play for the gameplay itself. So, got to keep that in mind here. Okay. Now, the apparatus is the most important thing. It's the most valuable thing. So, I'm going to pick up my flashlight and my shovel here. And going to make my way back to the ship. And if we're able to, we can make one more trip for that V-type engine. Now, so, one of the core mechanics of this game is scanning. So you right-click on the mouse, and you can scan it. And it will usually tell you the value of whatever item you have on screen. But, I couldn't do it there because the apparatus is always given an unknown value until you get it back to the ship. But usually it's worth around 80 credits or so. So it's highly valuable, but I recommend you generally pull it out pull it out as your last move before you head back to the ship. Okay, I want to check on the map real quick. Or check on the radar. Okay, no reason. Okay, oh geez, I don't know if that's enough time. Crap. We might have to leave behind that V-type engine. It's only... Well, no, it's not counting the apparatus. Okay, well, yeah, we're good. We've already met the first quota. So here's our profit versus the quota. Profit is how much you've sold to the company, and the quota is how much you must sell by the end of this 3-day timeline. Now, I don't remember the exactly how long days last, but yeah, I don't have enough time to get the V-type engine, so I'm going to escape here. Just gonna leave. No big deal. Pay no attention to those red dots on the map. That's nothing. That's nothing whatsoever. Just kind of there, you know. Nothing whatsoever. It means nothing. All right, there we go. So we got 149 out of 322 credits total worth of stuff. I don't think that number is like entirely accurate though. It's sometimes it's kind of off because like some certain items have variables when it comes to how much they're worth. So that was experimentation. That was the first moon. We did pretty well for our first day. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there because I think that's a good first episode. So if y'all like this Let's Play, like the idea of me Let's Playing this game, let me know in the comments below. If not, I'll still continue this project, because to be honest, I'm highly addicted to this game recently. Every single time I stop playing it, I find myself going back to it within a few hours later. Like, seriously, I can't stop. I haven't been able to stop playing this game, like, especially since I quit my job at Walmart, actually, and since I've been kind of, between jobs and at home all the time. I literally have not been able to stay away from this game, so that's not going to change anytime soon. So I'm going to continue this Let's Play. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Multiclassic Gamer, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye now.